The tide rolled in quietly that morning, brushing the shore like a whispered promise. Along the craggy boardwalk of the coastal town, tourists snapped photos, runners zipped past, and seagulls called out into the salt air. No one paid attention to the man who knelt by the edge of the sand, dropping something into the ocean, slowly, deliberately, like it mattered more than anyone knew. His clothes were threadbare, soaked at the hem from waves. His face was rough, but calm. He carried a small glass bottle filled with water and a tiny seashell inside. Every morning, he'd uncork it, pour a single drop into the sea, and whisper something under his breath. To most, he was just another drifter, barefoot, broken, invisible. But a group of regular beachgoers had taken notice. Young professionals, digital nomads, and amateur influencers who gathered near the boardwalk cafe. They started calling him the ocean prophet in jest. Maybe he thinks the sea will bless him. One laughed, sipping cold brew. Or maybe he's just another washed-up dreamer. Another added, bet he's trying to make a statement. Probably some failed artist pretending to be deep. They never spoke to him. Only watched, judged, and sometimes filmed. A video of him pouring the water went viral for all the wrong reasons. This guy thinks he's saving the ocean one drop at a time, the caption read. It racked up views. Mocking comments followed. But the man never reacted. He simply returned each day. One drop. One whisper. Until one morning he didn't. His usual spot was empty. In its place was a small, hand-carved wooden box buried partially in the sand. Curious, one of the beachgoers dug it up. Inside was a leather-bound notebook, a faded photo of a young boy by the sea, and a note that read, Asterisk, to those who only see the ocean, but never the drop. Asterisk. The notebook held journal entries, detailed, elegant writing that chronicled a life few would have imagined. He had once been a marine scientist, renowned, published, and awarded. After losing his only child to a rare disease, he left it all behind. His son had loved the sea, believing every drop mattered. After the funeral, the man made a vow. For every day he had left, he would offer a drop back to the ocean in his son's name. Each drop was a reminder. That value doesn't come from recognition, applause, or titles. It comes from meaning. People were stunned. The viral mockery was quickly replaced by guilt and awe. Comments turned from laughter to reflection. Then, new revelations surfaced. The man had quietly donated millions, under anonymous names, to ocean preservation charities, children's hospitals, and mental health programs. Funds tracked back to patents and research papers he'd authored under a pseudonym. Some of the very beachgoers who had mocked him now realized they'd shared articles or videos funded by his contributions without ever knowing the source. The town placed a plaque at the spot he once knelt. It read, Asterisk, one drop doesn't change the ocean. But the ocean is changed by every drop. Asterisk. Weeks later, a new video began trending, not created by influencers, but by one of the former mockers, who now sat in the same spot each morning with a tiny glass bottle. He didn't speak to the camera. He simply poured a drop into the sea and whispered, Thank you. That video didn't go viral for the laughs, but for the comments. This gave me goosebumps. A story that redefined how I see myself. I thought I was a drop. Turns out I'm the reason the ocean rises. To this day, no one knows where the man went. Some say he returned to research under a new identity. Others believe he simply became part of the tide he loved so much. But his final lesson was clear. You don't need a stage to change lives. You don't need a name to matter. You don't need the world to see you to know your worth. Because true value isn't loud. It's consistent, quiet, intentional, like a drop in the ocean, unnoticed by many, but felt forever by those who truly look. Keywords: emotional story, motivational video, drop in the ocean meaning, real-life inspiration, powerful message, story of self-worth, viral beach story, emotional twist ending, one drop at a time, secret millionaire, quiet hero, story that will change your perspective, act of humility, self-discovery, redefining value, meaning of life. Let me know if you'd like a thumbnail prompt or voiceover script next.